Hello, this is Ramon Rivas, and I want to thank you for taking your time to review this very important information. So let's get started. The first thing that I want to talk to you about is why Xima USA. There are three very important reasons why you should very carefully review this presentation. The first one is I'm going to show you how to save money by using Xima USA. You know, there's a reason why we all go out there and shop for our groceries at wholesale discount stores like Wal-Mart. It's because we all want to save money. The same reason is, or the reason why you want to use Xima USA, because it's going to save you money in your real estate business. The second one I think is as important as the first one, and it is because you're going to be able to save time. I'm a very lazy person, and I tend to do most of my shopping online simply because I'm going to save the time and the hassle of going to the store, waiting in line to buy the same item that I could just do from my home with a few clicks of my mouse without having to leave my house. And the last one I think is the most important one. I honestly believe is the reason why you're watching this presentation, and it's the main reason why we're all in business, so that you can make more money. So I want you to pay close attention to these three things during my presentation, because I intend to show you how to save money, save time, and make more money when using Xima USA for your real estate business. Let me tell you about the top 7 benefits for you when using Xima USA. The first one, you're going to be able to centralize your real estate information. We're going to give you access to public records, listings, foreclosure and pre-foreclosure information. So you could do all these things from a centralized location, Xima USA, without having to go to different websites or different tools, by paying different subscriptions every month to get all this information. We are in what is called the information age, but I like to call it the overflow of information age, because they want to throw as much information at your face as they can so that they can get you confused. Let's just delete from overflow of information age. That's not good. The next benefit would be the search for properties by equity. This is extremely important, so I'm going to take some time here to explain it to you. The first thing that I want you to do is I want you to ask yourself the following question. How much is a deal with 50, 60, or 70% equity worth to you? Ask that question, think about it, and I want you to write a number down. How much is that worth to you? Just write it down in a piece of paper and then circle that number. Because that's what we do with Xima USA. We go out there and we search every single property within your county up front, and we calculate values for that property. And we don't do it by using just tax assessed values or calculating an average for the whole county. What we do is we go specifically property by property, and we use the calculations based on what needs to be done on every single property. We calculate the values and we store them into a database for you, which allows you to then do searches by equity within seconds. I'm going to show you a search by equity later as well. The next one is extremely important as well. As I said before, we calculate the property's values, but you're also going to be able to run reports. We have the famous BPO report, or broker's pricing opinion, and we also have the property analysis report. I will be talking more about these reports later as well. You're also going to be able to search for properties by map, which allows you to farm your market. You don't have to do a search for your full county. If you only work at different pockets within your county, you're going to be able to do the search by map, and then you're going to be able to apply as many filters as you want. You're also going to be able to manage your marketing campaigns. You're going to be able to print your mailing labels for your mailing campaigns, and you're also going to get access to owners' phone numbers. Of course, we have a disclaimer for the owner's phone numbers. The availability is limited. Accurate is not 100% guaranteed. This information is coming from public records, and we're giving it to you. But most importantly, you are responsible to comply with the FTC, FCC, National Do Not Call List regulations. Any failure to do so may result in fines of up to $11,000. But we give you that information. You're also going to be able to identify possible short sales by using our search by equity feature. Instead of looking for a lot of equity, what you have to do is look for properties with very little equity, let's say 10% equity or less, or even properties that have negative equity, which is what are the upside down houses. This is also very useful for loan modification. If you're working in any ways with loan modifications, the search by equity feature is also going to be very good for you. And you're also going to be able to manage the whole short sale negotiation process from our system. We have a CRM system that allows you to upload the documentation, the full short sale package, keep notes, and interact both with the people that you're working with in negotiating the short sale and with the bank as well. And last but not least, you're going to get the support that you need. We have live support, and live chat support, and phone support Mondays through Fridays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we also have a free webinar training every single Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that is completely free for our users. So you come in, and for an hour to an hour and a half, you get to ask all the questions that you have, and we'll help you use the system to the best of your abilities. Well, as I said before, our system is a search engine, so this is a screenshot of our system, and what I want to do here is I want to illustrate one of the most popular searches that I do within Xima USA. The first, I'm going to look for single family homes that are in pre-foreclosure. So I take my foreclosure filter and I set it to be pre-foreclosure. When I hit the search button, the system tells me that at the time I did this presentation, there were 19,939 active pre-foreclosure in my county. Now, the 19,000 properties is a lot. If I wanted to do a mailing marketing campaign, that would be too expensive for me to be able to reach all these people. So what I want to do is I want to really reach the people that have a ton of equity. So the next thing that I would do is I would use my debt equity filter to be able to find properties that have equal or greater 50%. So now my search is single family homes in pre-foreclosure with 50% equity or more. When I hit search, my number went down to 2,094 result. Now 2,094 pieces is a much more manageable mailing campaign that I could do, but if I wanted to, I can keep narrowing this down. Let's say that I was a realtor, a real estate agent, and I definitely want to farm for new listings, so I don't want to be sending any pieces to the properties that are already listed for sale. So I use the for sale filter that we have here, and when I set it to no, the system will look for all the single family homes in pre-foreclosure not listed for sale with 50% equity or more. When I hit search, that number goes down to 1,951, and that is a big deal. You know, there's 1,951 pre-foreclosures that need to get sold that are awesome deals, and they don't have a listing agent yet. The reason why this happens is because most of the real estate agents out there are chasing down the other 17,000 plus properties that have really very little equity or no equity out there, instead of chasing these properties, which are the best deals out there. So if I wanted to keep doing more filtering, I could just use, let's say, the owner occupied filter. So when I set my owner occupied filter to no, I'm going to look for single family homes in pre-foreclosure not listed for sale, not owner occupied, with 50% equity or more. So when I hit the search button, my number is going to go down to 212 results. So this is going to bring me all these real estate investors that purchase properties, and now they're going through a distress situation where they do have enough equity for me to be able to get them out of this mess.